We are Islamic Republic, Part 152. How has Pakistan worked with the United Nations? Pakistan has played an active role in the United Nations, which is a forum for nations to appeal to the rest of the world when they feel threatened by stronger powers. Pakistan has repeatedly tried to get the UN to settle the Kashmir issue. On 20 January 1948, the Security Council established the United Nations Commission for India and Pakistan, UNICEF, which in due course called for the future of Kashmir to be determined in accordance with the will of the people. But the plebiscite called for by the UN and by Pakistan has never taken place. The power of the UN is limited and dependent on the cooperation of the other countries. In this case, it is India, of course. India has distanced itself from attempts at mediation by the UN. Nevertheless, the UN did arrange a ceasefire. Although unable to settle the matter, the UN has patrolled and tried to maintain the peace along the line of control. However, since 1972, the Indians have refused to allow UN observers on the Indian held side. For 60 years, Pakistan has used UN platform to appeal to the world's conscience over the injustice Pakistan has suffered and Kashmir has suffered. The difficult issue of the canal water dispute between India and Pakistan was eventually settled by Eugene Black, President of the World Bank, in 1959-1960. The World Bank is an agency of the United Nations. The US President John F. Kennedy wanted Black to try to negotiate a settlement for Kashmir as well. Pakistan agreed, but India rejected the idea. The World Bank has also provided Pakistan with much needed finance for the hydroelectric development and soil reclamation programs. The superpowers, USA, Russia, China, France, and Britain, exercise great authority in the UN. These five nations are permanent members of the Security Council and have the power of veto. That means any one of them can effectively block the UN from taking action on something. The UN is only as strong as the commitment of the major countries. In 1971, the civil war in East Pakistan, Pakistanis were upset at the failure of the UN to recognize the justice of Pakistan's case. The UN called for a ceasefire but did not condemn India's invasion of East Pakistan. Pakistan and the Organization of Islamic Conference. What is OIC? In addition to the United Nations, Pakistan is an active member of the Organization of Islamic Conference. The OIC works closely with UN and other international organizations. It is the world's second largest intergovernmental organization after the UN. The UN and the OIC each have reciprocal observer status. The OIC is currently made up of 57 member states, together with three observer states. It was founded at the first Islamic summit held in Morocco in September 1969. The aim is to promote solidarity and cooperation among all its member states. It also shares the aims of the UN in promoting peace and racial tolerance. Summit conferences are organized triennially, that is, once every 3 years, but three extraordinary sessions have been held in 1997, 2003, and 2005. The 1974 Islamic Summit held in Lahore demonstrated the importance of Pakistan gave to OIC. Well, there are Islamic Summit conferences. The first one was in Rabat, Morocco, September 1969. The second one was in Lahore, Pakistan, 1974.